Hey everybody, welcome to the tactical espionage world of Invisible Ink. We are going to be starting a run in Invisible Ink over here. If you're wondering what the game's all about or you want an overview of it, imagine something along the lines of XCOM, except instead of blasting everything in sight and getting through the end of the stages by killing everything, you want to do the exact opposite in Invisible Ink. Essentially, the game rewards you, and the whole premise of the game, not only does it reward you, but the premise of it is get in and out without alerting anybody altogether. Every single stage is going to be procedurally generated, even through the campaign itself, which is what I find really amazing about the game. You're never going to start off in the same spot, you're never going to have the same mission. Everything will always be completely different every single run you take. We are going to get into it really quickly and show you what it's all about after this little opening cutscene here. So if you don't mind, I will catch you in-game.
Get to the main server, collect the data, and get out. No detours.
Copy that, Central.
Proceeding to target. Insertion was clean. Alarm level holding steady. We need to get to the 3rd floor. We can make our way to the server room from there.
Any chatter on the comms?
Negative. It's silent on all frequencies.
They should have detected us by now.
Receiving priority 1 transmission.
They're onto you. Get out. Get out of there!
HQ compromised. We're going to need an extraction. I've got Incognita. Deckard and International are on their way.
Get to the roof. I'll cover you. Go!
Decker, how long till extraction?
30 seconds.
Get us out of here. We've got work to do.
Let's see here. It's 2074, and corporations rule the world with brutal efficiency. They hit you hard, and now you're on the run. You need to strike back, but you'll never win by force. Keep your agents alive with stealth and cunning. Rate the Corp's facilities for tools and support, and prepare your team for the final showdown. The odds are stacked against you. You will fail repeatedly, but each time you will learn more about your adversaries, and every restart regenerates a new world of dangers and opportunities. You have a tough job ahead of you, operator. Don't let us down. Alrighty guys, and we are ready for our very first mission over here, which is going to be down here somewhere about North America.
Executives are notoriously slack when it comes to network security.
Right.
And
She's going to give us a little bit of a
full
rundown over
interesting
here,
information.
but I will do that once we get over here. So let's just actually get the game going on. We've already gone through enough cutscenes, enough talking, enough jibba-jabba going on. Right now, we have a security level going on over here. What this does is every single turn that we take, this will increase by 1. After 5 levels, the level goes up by 1 altogether. Or 5, I guess, sub-levels. It goes up 1 level completely. And when that happens, you actually either get some cameras that we've either hacked or haven't been turned on before, will be being turned on in rooms to kind of see where we're at. They will either reboot the cameras, they will send more guards, etc., etc. The higher it goes, the more difficult the mission gets, so keep that in mind. What I'm going to do, I'm going to switch over to International to show you how this works out. She has an augment called the wireless emitter. What this does is it lets her actually spot any sort of electronic device within a certain amount of range, even through walls and things of that nature. So, and she could also hack them from afar. So with Decker, as you can see, we can't really hack it unless we're next to it. With her, we could actually hack it from afar. Now what this does, it gives us 2 power. The power goes up here to Incognita, and then this power is actually used to either hack cameras, unlock safes, etc., etc. So keep that in mind. Alrighty, and also use her programs, which are down over here. So let's see, with International, let's move over here. I like to have her be my scout because of the whole wireless emitter. It'll kind of let me spot any sort of cameras or other devices around the area. So right now we're going to hang out over here. We're going to peek through the door really quickly.
Where's the executive terminal? I bet they're writing gripping TPS reports on that.
Alrighty. And you know what? We've already found the objective. I am wary about just sending my people in there right now to get that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over here. And actually, you know what? With International, let's open the door. This doesn't cost an AP. Opening doors and closing them does not cost AP, but peeking does, so keep that in mind. Alrighty. We know that's right there. We have a door over here. We don't know what's happening over on this side, though. What I'm going to do, because she only has one more AP left, I'm going to peek again. And because the door is open, I actually get a better view of the room itself. So we know that there's no doors over here for the most part. We're probably looking at either this as the only door out of here. Hopefully. Less doors the better. So what I'm going to do with Decker is I'm going to come over here, which is kind of risky. Let me peek over here. There is still no patrols to my knowledge. I mean, there could be there, I just can't see them right now. There's another console over here that we could potentially hack with International, but we can't because it's too far for her. Okay, there's a limitation to her wireless emitter too. I could open the door now and peek one more time. Alrighty. Well, I think I have an idea of the room even without picking. So there might not be an individual coming in here, but there could be a patrol from either this room or that one, so we got to keep that in mind. Just in case there is somebody coming in here and we don't have enough AP to do anything else, I'm going to go into ambush. Now what this does is if anybody in their turn walks through my range over here, I will just knock them out immediately. And that's something that, you know, I will kind of talk more about once it actually happens. So I think we're ready to go. Let's end our first turn over here and see what happens. Okay. I'm not sure if you know. Yeah, I got a security level. I already talked about it. You notice a little bit of a radius over here. That could be a patrol that's happening over on this side, so we got to keep an eye out for that one for sure. So what I'm going to do with International, let's have her come down here for now. Right, that's what I was hoping for, a few more wireless scans. Let me go into incognito mode. We essentially still have to hack this to get into it, number one, so we have that. The moment you usually hack the terminal, by the way, it will alert everybody, so be sure to, you know, hack it and then loot it whenever you're ready to kind of book it out of here first. So we're going to hold off on that for a second. This is a safe over here. I used a bit of power to unlock this safe. Now what this means is that I can use one of these people now to go over here and actually loot the item in there. Either an item or credits, so that's going to be for us to find out. We can't reach that one just yet because it's too far for International right now. So let's actually have her come down this side. And we have a camera on the other side, on the other room over here. We can hack that right now too as well to give us an idea what's happening over here. We have not much happening, but there is a nano fabricator. If I'm right, here's we could spend some credits to buy either augments or items. We don't really have any credits right now, so I don't think it's going to be worth their time really, so I'm going to hold off on hacking that one for now. Alrighty, so I think we're pretty much set with her. With Decker, we have a few moves here. We could obviously come over here and grab the money or the item, whatever might be in here, but remember there was a possible patrol over here too, so that one worries me a little bit. Let's come over here for now. Let's loot what's happening in here. That's going to be an item, not a credit. So we found an accelerator ship, which is, I believe, an augment. But we need the anarchy skill at level 2 for that to actually be used. So I'm going to take it for now and just see what happens. Now, I'm still worried about this patrol, so I'm going to come back here one more time. Better play it safe. Let's end our turn. Alrighty, so no patrol came in here to my knowledge, so that's good to know that at least the patrol does not come in through this room. I'm still wary about hacking this right now or taking it with me, but I guess we might as well just do it and get it over with, right? So let's move her over here. Let's go ahead and access the terminal. And we got the site list we were looking for.
Good job. You've got the site list. They noticed you poking about and have changed up their patrols. Be careful on your way out.
And that's what I was talking about. So now they've noticed that something's going on over here, so they're going to switch up their patrol route. So now we could probably have somebody coming into this room. So what we want to do is actually get her out of harm's way to some degree and put her over here and just hang out. Now with Decker, I'm still worried about the patrol over here. They might actually come into this room now actively because of what happened over here. So I'm going to definitely just peek one more time to get an idea what's happening here. And I'm going to go into ambush just in case somebody actually walks in here. We could just knock him out immediately. So let's go in our turn here, see what happens. Oh shit. There seems to be some movement over here. We haven't really... Oh, there is totally a guy over here. Do you see this over here that says that somebody came into this room? And they could actually spot what's happening over here. So we could come over here and just avoid it. I could send one of my dudes over here, hang out, and go into ambush mode in case they walk in through there and we could knock them out. But we now know there's a door over here for sure, which worries me. Okay. International, let's get the hell out of this room, I'm going to say. So let's send her over here. We have a wireless scan. We could hack this now for some extra power, which I will. I'm going to close this door once I'm out of here, too. So, remember, there's a dude over here. Let's have Decker come down to... We have 2 rooms to check out. Let's come over to this one. Let's go ahead and peek. There's a camera that's offline right now. And that's about it for this room, huh? Okay. With her, I'm going to close the door. I would really love a camera over here that I could hack so I could keep an eye on this guy, but it's not going to really be happening right now. And then I'm going to say, let's go put her into ambush mode just in case that guy pops in through this door for some reason. And with Decker, let's also, you know what? Let's do the same just in case, right? Yeah. Alrighty, let's end our turn here and see what happens. As expected. Alrighty. Oof. So, good thing I did that. I was worried that the patrol's going to switch over to this route altogether, and that guy did come in through here, so I'm glad I did that. So as you saw, the ambush skill, what that does is that whenever somebody enters your range, you would actually be able to knock him out. You haven't killed him, which is a good thing. You don't want to kill him, because if you do kill him, their heart monitor will alert people that, hey, something's happening over here. Right now, he's knocked down, so it's still happening, so nobody's going to come and check it out. Now, I have an option right now of just staying on him and pinning him for longer. Right now, with the ambush skill or any other knockout ability, you keep him down for 3 turns. If I stay on him, it doesn't actually progress by turn to turn, so I could just hang out on top of him for a bit longer and not make that counter go down. But the moment I move away from him, the counter will start actually actively going back up or down, whichever way you want to go. He's going to wake back up. I also have the option over here of stealing from him, which I will. He has some credits on him. Perfect. Alrighty. So, we know there's a dude over here. We have a knockout over here. I'm going to use International to move away a bit, just because she could actually sense things from afar, and that's actually be pretty good. I have to imagine his room might be safe now, just because of the fact that we knocked the guard that was patrolling this area. So let's move her over here really quickly. Wireless scan over through here, and there's nothing happening through this side. So this is another save that we could actually hack into. So I'm going to do that, just to see if we could get some more money in the process. Again, I play it kind of really risky by doing this all the time, but I'm a sucker for the credits, man. What can I say? Now, she's in a situation right now where I don't feel too safe, so let me move her over here for now. And we do know about that camera. That camera might go online once this hits number 1, and if it does, we're going to have to immediately hack it. Now, Decker. Decker. I don't want to necessarily get this guy's counter to start going down, but I want to see what's happening in this room as well. So let's come over here really quickly, and let's just go ahead and peek. Alright. Seems to be an area where guards come in through, and then maybe a passageway down this way, but we can't really be sure about that just yet. I'm going to open this door up. There's another safe over here for us to hack as well, so let me do that. I might grab that with Decker, as a matter of fact. And let me peek one more time. That's all I'm going to see, huh? This worries me a little bit. I think we might be safe, though. Let's close the door behind us just in case as well. Alrighty, let's now end our turn. Oh, fuck. This piece of shit actually came into this room after all. Ooh. Okay. Now, he's gonna wake up. Because obviously this dude came over here and spotted him knocked out. That bothers me a lot. That's gonna make it really difficult for me. Especially because I think... Was she the one who knocked him out? No, it was Decker. So Decker has a cooldown still before he can knock somebody else out. She doesn't, which might actually help us out. If I could come in through here and avoid this guy spotting me, we could do something over here. So let's actually have her come through here. This alarm needs to be hacked again. Oh, it's rebooting now. Both of these are actually rebooting. So let me reboot, or let me hack this one before it reboots, and let me actually hack this one too. Alrighty, we're down to 6 power, which is still fine. Let's come over here and set up for an ambush just in case this guy comes through, which I expect them to after all. So I should knock him out one more time. And the guy that came in through here is probably standing over here. So with Decker, let's come over here and grab... Oh, haha, it's another camera there too. Let's go ahead and check out what's in the safe. Another 150 credits, which is fine. And this camera right here kind of worries me, so let me just go ahead and hack it just in case. Alrighty. Now, let me come over here with Decker. Let me peek into this room and see what's happening. The guard that woke him up is apparently gone, so maybe he's back in this area now. Now, what I could do as well... that's pretty much it, huh? Let's just end our turn here. Okay, good. So we brought down the second guard. The initial one is still knocked out, as a matter of fact, and the one that actually came into this room is now knocked out. So we're actually pretty good to go. I misread that one, but luckily everything is still fine. Alrighty, let's get on out of here really quickly. We've been screwing around too much. Let's also close this door here. And this guy's still down for 2 more turns. International, let's have you... There's this door over here, which I don't know where that leads to. Let's have you check this area out and see if you can pick up anything. Another safe as well for us to hack. So let's hack that one. Let's peek into this room. And yet another safe for us to hack. This is a level 2 one as well. So that one's going to have something pretty amazing in it. The other problem is that we can only hack 1 level right now because we have 3 power left and it costs us 2 per turn. Oof. This one worries me a little bit because it feels like I'm going to be wasting a lot of time in here. So this is not going to be our exit more than likely. I feel our exit is going to be probably down this way. Okay. Let's open this door up. And that's all she can do right now. So, let's just go ahead and end our turn. Everybody's basically done. I really want to get those safes, though. Alright, we have 4 power now, meaning we can definitely hack this twice. Let's go ahead and do that. That's unlocked now. Perfect. Let's have her come over here. Loot this one first. 150 credits. Excellent. Let's come over here. Loot this one as well. More credits, and then we have this big bad boy over here. Alright, 400 credits. Nice. So we're getting a lot of actually credits to level up, so I'm happy about that. The guy in the other room's going to wake up next turn, however. So that actually worries me a little bit. Decker is ready to knock somebody else out again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move over here. Keep this guy pinned for a bit longer. This is the guy that patrols in and out, though, doesn't he? You know what? Let's just hang out over here and set up an ambush in case this guy wakes up and decides to come back to his usual patrol route. So let's do that one. Let's end our turn over here. Security level's still going up, so we need to actually hurry it up a little bit. He's up now. That's all he's going to do for this turn. I could come in there and knock him out just to keep him out of the way, but I'm going to say right now we need to get the fuck out of here. So let's send International back over in here. Decker. Do we want to come in here and knock this guy back out, or do we just want to pin this guy? Here's the problem. If I pin this guy and set him up in ambush, I'm not going to be able to knock this guy out anymore because you can't put 2 bodies in 1 square. So I'm thinking what we do, come over here, open door, and we just knock this guy out now. So he's going to be knocked out for 1 more turn, and then I could probably just run back in here and pin this guy for 1 turn, because he's going to wake up next turn anyway. So let's just hang out over here. By the way, we didn't steal from this guy. Let's grab the credits. Perfect. And that's basically all we can do at this point, because I want to keep this guy pinned for another turn. Alright, alarm is level 2. All firewalls have increased, but thankfully we've just about done most of our work in terms of hacking most of the saves and taking whatever in them. So let's send her over here. I really hope that the exit is somewhere out here. If it's not, then we could run into some problems. Oh man, that does not look like an exit to me whatsoever. We can't leave with Decker too because this guy is... I want to keep him pinned. Let me just end my turn then. Okay. National, please tell me that is not the exit at all. The exit is probably down that way. Shit, man. We've been going the wrong way just to grab some more credits. I got nobody to blame but myself here for that. I am aware of that. So you come over here and pin this guy down. This guy's going to wake up next turn. I can knock him out again, actually. Well, he's on the floor. Yeah, man. Go ahead. I think I knocked him out. I don't think so. It still says 1. Alright. So, Deck. Over here, my man, Deck. We need to make sure International gets over here next turn, so let's end it right now. These guys will be pinned for a bit longer. And International, let's get you out of here right now. And then Decker, you follow suit. And just close the door. Now, Deck, you are ready for another ambush just in case that guy decides to follow us in here, right? So let's put you up in ambush. You have 2 more turns, International. Let's move you here. Alrighty, so I expect one of them to wake up. There he is. He's gonna hang out there for 1 turn, so that's fine. We need to get the hell out of here. We're about to hit level 3. We're taking a long time over here, but that's because I really want to get credits anyway, so... It's worth it, believe me. It'll be worth it once you see what we do with the leveling function. And we have this over here, which we can... Well, we could hack right now, but that's only at level 2 now. We have 5 power. We could hack it if we wanted to, but... I just want to find an exit at this point. Let's end our turn.
Looking around.
Alrighty, so that guy is going to start doing his patrol now. But that's fine. I feel that for the most part we should be okay over here. Let me peek through here. We have one more guard, we have a door, and a door. The exit could be down this way or that one, we can't really tell right now. I'm gonna go ahead and use the point to observe his movement. He walks from here to here. Okay. So, I'm gonna say we hang out on this side, and we just peek and just hang out for here. Decker, you're gonna come over here and get ready for an ambush more than likely next turn. Although I do believe you're still... No, you're fine for the ambush already, just in case. Alrighty, let's end our turn here then. Alright, that guy woke up his friend over there, and this guy's doing his patrol. Can't really see him now. Alright, they brought in one more patrol because of level 3. He should be coming in through one of the rooms over... Yeah. These little locked doors, that's where usually they'll come in from. Alright. Deck. What are you gonna do? If I peek, I don't think I'll be able to see over here, where this guy's standing right now. So... let me give it a try, but yeah, as expected that much. Let's see about... I want to alert him over here so we could probably get a knockout with International. So in order to do this, let's move Decker over here. International, you open the door. Didn't alert him, huh? I'm surprised. He's going to be probably staring over here, so we won't be able to really get into his line of sight, which is fine. So what I could do with her now is just move her down this way. He's going to be staring at this door out here. I could open this and still get and check out what's happening over there, which is what I want to do. Let's come over here, close the door. Alrighty. Now Decker, you come over here and let's just have you... I'm gonna say let's just put you into ambush in case something happens. Alrighty. This guy's going back and staring over here by that door, so that's fine.
What happened?
Alrighty. Oof, we've been here for a while, man. Let's see. Alrighty, International, I need you to find out if the exit is down this way. So, we have a camera over here for sure. We can hack this now, which is good. And that is the exit. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, my lord. Let's just get out of here already. Decker, forget this guy. Let's just get our asses out of here already. Closed door behind you. This is way longer than I really expected it to be. And that's my fault. The reason why it took so long is because I was over here trying to hoard credits for our well-being over time. Let's end turn. Come on. Alrighty. That guy's moving down over there. That's fine. Let's see. International, let's get you over here ready to warp. You can send her off now, but there's a cooldown time in the timer, so you definitely want to wait for your other comrade to come in here. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait around for a bit. Once they're both in there, though, you can get the fuck out of here, and it's basically mission over. Hooey! That was actually a lot more difficult than it should have been.
Excellent work.
Alrighty, so that was more difficult than it had to be, obviously, but the reason why it was because we went the wrong way for one. The exit was on the other side of the map, but number two, I was also had a penchant for all those credits that I really wanted to get for leveling up. So it'll be worth it, believe me. It just took a bit longer than I really expected it to be. But here we go. Because of all the credits we found, we're up to 1540. Now, what this means for us is actually really amazing because now we can level up some skills. And obviously, the best thing I want to say in the game might be speed because it gives you more AP per turn. So if we increase this up to one more level, he's going to actually have one extra level. So I think he's going to move up to 10 per level, right? Next one's going to cost me 940. Or next one's going to cost me 700. We have 940. Let's actually get International some speed as well. We're going to have 440 left over, which is not enough for another speed upgrade, unfortunately. But so that's going to be basically it. Now, we did grab this accelerator ship. It is possible to increase the console's uplink potential by optimizing it. We could sell this, but unfortunately we can't sell it right now. I'm going to put this in storage for now, however, because we don't need it. And that's about it for this time, right? Yeah. We could sell this down the line. It's a progression type of thing, so we'll be able to sell it soon and get some more credits for it, because I don't think I'm going to use it. And that's about it. So, that's going to be our very first mission. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support does mean a lot, especially for a new series. If you're interested in Invisible Ink yourself, there should be a link in the description below, and check it out. It comes out on May 12th, I want to say. Really fun game, although a little bit difficult, especially if you make it difficult like I'm doing it. But, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will catch you next time.